Hello, my love tribe. This is Tracie with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Finally, I am at the end of all the zodiacs. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Oh, I've been so busy, guys. I do apologize if you're returning viewers for these coming up late. I've mentioned in a couple of the other videos, our family dog has been sick. We thought we were going to have to put him to sleep, but he seems to be making some improvements. So I'm not sure now. We're going to keep a close eye on him and make a determination depending on how he progresses. So for those of you that have reached out and messaged me, thank you so much for your concern and your prayers. Keep them coming. They do seem to be working. So we are looking at the month of June for the zodiac sign of Taurus. A few announcements. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you find the messages that you're seeking. This is a relationship reading. However, I am a psychic medium, intuitive. I read energies. Any other messages that come through, I will definitely deliver them. There seems to be a common thread here in June. You guys got the tower too. There's been several towers coming out for different zodiac signs. And they seem to be good towers. Now, I haven't looked at your cards, so I don't know if yours is a good tower or not. But there is a theme so far. So check it out. If this resonates with you and you like us, give us a thumbs up and join the tribe. Hit the subscribe. If this resonates and you want to go deeper into it, I take it over to Patreon. That's where I personally do my extendeds. Rather than doing Vimeo where you charge per video, I just, put them under the umbrella of Patreon. It's less than $5 a month. You get all the extendeds and you get exclusive content that I don't upload to YouTube. So if that resonates with you, you can find all of the information in the description box below. If you resonate with being a twin flame or on an ascension awakening journey with a high-level soulmate, you might want to consider the 1111 tier in Patreon. It's $11.11 a month. It is a paid subscription. Patreon is. And there are several levels you can choose from. But if you resonate with being a twin flame, the 1111 is where I do we're doing shadow work. We've done self-reflection and journaling. We do pick-a-piles. We're focusing on healing ourselves and doing the ascension work. Healing past karma and trauma. So if you're interested, check that out. And if you are wanting to learn divination, I have many different tools that I use to divinate with. I've already done a basic tarot energy course, and I am currently working on the numerology course. Those are all tutorial videos that will be in the upper tier of $22.22 a month. It is an all-access VIP pass. You get everything in Patreon, and I post every single day in Patreon. All right. If you choose to just join at the $4.44, you get access to all of these 12 zodiacs every single month and exclusive pick-a-piles. All right. For returning viewers, most of you have found me through Rich Lop, and you know that I will be officiating his and Leah Ann's wedding on July 9th in Vegas. And if you would like to contribute, if he has helped you on your journey as well as me, and you want to contribute, there is a PayPal me link below where you can make a donation or I'm running some specials to purchase special readings in order to raise money for my trip and to buy them a very nice gift. So if you're interested in helping in that, there are ways in the description box. So without further ado, thank you for being patient for my intro. Let's get into your reading, Taurus. You are the last of the Mohicans, but never, never ever least, right? Last but not least. All right, bottom of the deck energy for you. And don't take it too harshly until we look at the cards, but we have the Tower. And in this deck, it says destruction. But right underneath that is strength, and it says stability. And there is the Six of Cups. So there, I am a relationship reader. I'm a twin flame ascension coach. I look at relationships. So it looks to me like a major shift or even destruction that brings in stability with a soulmate in the month of June. The bottom of the clarifying deck is the Four of Swords with the Ten of Wands. Ooh, and the Two of Cups. Six of Wands. All right, so it feels to me like this Empress, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's done some inner healing work. They're really stepping into their power. Hopefully it's you. This is, maybe even being seen in the public. Two of Cups, but it didn't come without its hardship. There's been a lot of demands and burdens and overthinking, and there's been some recovery, some healing, prayer, meditation, maybe even non-communication. Let's take a look at what we've got. So we have the Knight of Swords. Now in this deck it says drama, but I would be willing to bet. Now I mentioned in the beginning intro that there's been like a common thread through a lot of these zodiacs, and one is fast moving energy that comes in with the Tower or fast communication. Knight of Swords is somebody who takes sudden action and speaks without thought. They don't really put a lot of thought into what they're saying. They're just kind of blurting out their truth. Now, this deck says drama, so supposedly it could bring some drama. Seven of Pentacles. Let me get your cards out before I channel too much. Yeah, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. You could be dealing, there's a lot of air energy here. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Four of Cups. Yeah. So we got the Page of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. King of Swords clarified by the Magician. Seven of Swords. Holy shit. Clarified by the Death card. All right. All right. Look at all swords. Every bit of it in your reading. Phew, dog. I'm going to get your... Sometimes I wait to channel, or sometimes I wait to do your oracles before channeling, but this is really, really strong communication. You have to be dealing with an air sign, or you have strong air, they have strong air. I mean, look at this. Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Swords. For some of you, yeah. The Seven of Swords, by the way, in this deck says loss. And we have the Death card. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of feeling like some of you guys are like, fuck this. Whatever this is, fuck this. You're like, I'm done, done, done. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to wield that sword. I'm going to make a decision, and I am done with the trickery, fuckery, whatever's going on. I'm tired of investing. No, thank you. I'm going to manifest an end to all of it. Bringing down the tower with strength. Ending It's like you learned a lesson here. You see your worth, you see your value. You're tired of setting yourself on fire for romance or for a partnership. You're the Empress, right? You've done the inner work. You've look at this. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I really am getting, and I have been getting, that this Tower for a lot of the zodiac signs is bringing in an opportunity to really choose once and for all, to balance out some kind of situation, speaking your truth, being honest. It's almost like there's been way too much time and investment in a certain situation where you were waiting for somebody else to choose, possibly to choose you or to speak their truth. It just feels to me like it's just been going on and on and on. And in the month of June, you're like, just, you know what? Let's just lay it all out on the table. And for some of you, by doing this, you're going to transform this. Because I definitely see it. Let me show you what I'm seeing under the deck. Now, under the deck energy is what's not happening in June. This is something that could have happened in the past, or it's something that you're creating in the near future because of the actions you take in June. But we have 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles, with the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, all great energy. Okay, absolute great energy. But then we've got the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. In order to get this energy, there's some kind of a communication that hasn't been had, that hasn't been spoken. And it's been such a heavy burden holding this all in. This could be your person holding it in. This could be you holding it in. But I'm seeing a hammer being brought down, a communication being given or received in the month of June that is going to transform this one way or the other. And I'm going to be honest with you. It looks to me like sorting this out verbally with your person. It's kind of like setting down the law, saying, you know, I'll accept this, I'll accept this, I'll accept this, but I will not accept that. You know, I'm hearing, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. It's like, and I'm hoping this is your energy, but, you know, you're an earth sign, and this feels like air energy, but you could have very heavy air. You could have a air moon rising or Venus sign. But somebody is about to really, really, really speak up. They're about to say, listen, I've invested too much time, too much energy. We've planted seeds. You know, I was hoping this had potential, that this was going to succeed. But I'm bored, disillusioned, tired. I'm wanting powerful action, creation, and transformation. I want a new beginning. And all of this energy is what's going to be spoken or needs to be spoken in the month of June in order to transform this for better or for worse, is what I'm hearing. For better or for worse. For some of you, it's definitely for better. It's going to bring in, for some of you, you're going to friend zone this person. For others of you, this is reconciliation. This is commitment. This is victory. Two of Cups. But, I'm hearing for some of you, this is what you dreamt of, right? You wanted marriage or long-term commitment. You wanted equal reciprocity. You wanted somebody who was a great friend. You wanted family, celebration, union, joy, happiness. You were willing to do the work. You have been doing the work with the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You've leveled up, Empress energy, Six of Wands. You know what you want. You're ready to go for it. And what you want is the Two of Cups. I think you've done a lot of healing, and I think that you have released the burden or want to release this burden. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if this is what you're creating or if this is what you really, really was dreaming of what you want. If you're just laying down the law and saying, listen, I know my worth. I know my value. I know I've been in this for far too long. Things haven't shifted or changed. I'm going to take control. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to call you out, and I'm going to force your hand with the Tower. This is going to transform and change, or I'm going to release the entire thing, do the healing I need to do, and move on. So we have freedom. Yes, freedom. You're wanting to free yourself from something that hasn't shifted or changed, something that's been happening for way too long. There is nothing stopping you. Your path is clear if you want it to be. And I think you're saying that to your person too. You're like, listen, I don't know what's holding you up, but I'm letting you know that the path is clear if you want to create something with me. And if not, I'm going to free myself. I'm going to create change, and I'm basically moving on. Unfolding according to your will. Change me, divine beloved, into one who lets you guide things according to your will. May the highest and best unfold for all in all ways. Okay. So this is kind of, I'm just really getting this blurting out. I mean, this is like blah, 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 puking truth all over somebody. And it's the Tower. Somebody's bringing down the Tower. I'm hoping it's you, but if it's not, it's your person. And the Empress is receiving energy, right? According to your will. This is like, I know my worth. I know my value. I'm open to receiving, and I trust the unfolding. I trust the divine plan. Maybe it's time that I free myself, speak my truth, and let the chips fall where they may. This card, holy crap. If you guys only knew how much I shuffle these decks before I do this. This card has come out in the upright and in the reverse over and over again. There are some people who are really tapped into their intuition, and there are zodiac signs that are kind of confused. The Goddess of Dreams, I don't need to read from the book anymore because I've read it like 4 times. In the reverse, this is somebody who has a vision, who's, if it's in the upright, this is trusting your intuition, trusting the unfolding. Others of you, I think you've been trusting for a long time and nothing's happened and you're just impatient. Knight of Swords, you're like, fuck this, I'm just going to make shit happen. You ever notice a little child who's bored? 4 of Cups. How they will become very disruptive. They'll do something to shake the energy up, the Tower. in order to create drama. Because we've got 7 of Swords. This is, somebody who's... I mean, the 7 of Swords is lying, cheating. But for me as a reader, it's also the runner. Sometimes it's fear. It's somebody who cuts their loss. This feels to me a bit like I'm going to put this out there. Please don't unsubscribe because I'm triggering you. Because I see that in the month of June, you could already be triggered. Hopefully it's your person, but I feel like for some of you, it's you. It really feels to me like you are throwing a bit of a temper tantrum, but you've convinced yourself that you're doing it because you know your worth. It's like, I know my worth. I ain't taking no more of this shit. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to bring down the tower. I'm going to set up an ultimatum, and this person's either in or they're out. But I think intuitively it goes against your better judgment. I think Spirit's saying that some things take time with the 7 of Pentacles. Allow things to unfold naturally. Your path is clear with or without this conversation, is what Spirit's saying. There's nothing stopping you. Your path is clear if you want it to be. But you seem to have an idea, a very, 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 very strong idea of what you want and what you're fighting for. I mean, it seems like this huge, beautiful fantasy that you had with someone. Commitment, equal give and take, friendship and love, union, work, maybe even children, right? With the Empress. But I think holding that vision's been taking a while, and I think you're getting bored with it. And Spirit, I think, is trying to say, why don't you just let go of thinking so much about, because you really are in your head if this is you. You're kind of blocking your own manifestation with the Magician energy by focusing on what you don't have. It's like, I don't have commitment. I don't have equal reciprocity. It's the 4 of Cups. It's feeling like, it's apathy. Free yourself from these thoughts. Let it go. Let it unfold naturally. Trust your intuition. Perseverance. Don't give up. This is a manifestation that's taking time with the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. I think you're overthinking it big time. And if this isn't you, it's your person. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Twice you're being told you can do whatever you want. You don't really need this person to show up in order for you to create the life that you want. Oh, I guess we need 2. We have true love and on different pages. So we have you and this person don't share the same vision. And then we have this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Don't know why Spirit wanted me to grab 2. I was grabbing 1 and got 2. Could mean there's split in timelines, 2 different people or 2 different groups of viewers. Some of you, you're on different page. No, this isn't misalignment. This is perseverance. I think you need to slow your roll because you're not in alignment with this manifestation. The two of you aren't in alignment. But for some of you, this is true love, because I'm seeing here, allow this to unfold naturally. Free yourself of the thoughts that you have. Manifest your highest and best life. Don't worry about what they're doing. Allow this to find its alignment. For others of you, if this is, two groups of you, you're just done. And Spirit's saying you can free yourself. You can, end this. You can do whatever you want. You've been told twice that you can do whatever you want. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I think you are getting in the way of your manifestation. And I think I'm triggering you because you're already triggered. I think you're ready to burning down the house because you're not getting what you want in the way that you want it, in the time that you want it. And so you're like, I'm done with this. I will free myself and create something better. And Spirit's saying that's your choice. You can make it, but it feels to me like your intuition is telling you otherwise, and you're going against your better judgment. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You're triggered. Hopefully this is your person. If this is your person, they're triggered. But I hate to say it, I feel like it's you. I feel like you are so tired of daydreaming and waiting and hoping for a shift. Now, if this is somebody that you're not even with, maybe you're just tired of being alone. But I don't see the 9 of Pentacles. I don't see that energy. I see misalignment. And I think it's you. And I think that 90% of the time you are in beautiful, majestic, healing energy. But for whatever reason, in the month of June, something happens. Either you hear some gossip, you see something, and it shifts your energy. You become triggered. And you're about to really lay down the law with someone. And, swords is usually verbal communication. It's very sharp and cold. I mean, this feels cold, guys. I feel like I need a jacket. With the Tower, the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Swords, 7 of Swords. Holy shit. Death. I feel like you're about to give an ultimatum with the Strength card and the Tower card. My way or the highway, the King of Swords says. And with the Knight of Swords and Page of Swords, I think it's you thinking that you are acting from a place of integrity, but you're actually triggered and acting rather immature. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I feel. Now, hopefully this is your person's energy. And if it is, then expect an ultimatum. Expect your person to say, listen, you're in or you're out. I'm tired of sitting around hoping. Maybe I was wrong. The Goddess of Dreams in reverse is, I'm hearing maybe this is wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe everything that I thought we were going to be is a lie. But I think there's a trigger here. With the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, I think you see something, you hear something, you misinterpret something. and you're triggered, or they are. So listen, I'm going to get you a postcard from Spirit, because honestly, I think Spirit's wanting you to allow things to unfold naturally. They want you to persevere. They're telling you can free yourself if you want to, but it goes against your better judgment, and you really are safe, but you're not feeling safe. True love, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. You're just on different pages right now. So we have, dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, right? A good solid foundation, and yet with flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it's built from a solid foundation, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you're building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles to come. Let me go back to that sentence. It was a run-on sentence. Do this and know you're building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. I've got to be honest with you guys, even though I think I'm going to piss you off. I think that with the Four of Swords and all this beautiful energy under the deck, I think that whether it's the person you think it is, which I think it is because it says true love, or maybe you're just trying to manifest true love, I think you have to take your time. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. You've got 2 fours. That's stability and security. It's, foundational. I think Spirit's saying that, if you rush this, then you're going to build on an unsound foundation, and eventually the tower will fall. And so don't give up. Trust your intuition. Please don't act out of a trigger or a wound. You can find inner peace and allow this to unfold naturally if you can trust that what you're building takes time, needs time, in time. It's all about alignment. You're not on the right page with somebody right now. There's Seven of Swords. There's something here that you think you know, but it's not true. And you are safe. I'm going to take this over to the extended. I'm going to get you, if this is where we part, your advice for the month of June, I think, is to allow yourself to get back into the Empress energy. Ground and center yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your manifestations. Stop overthinking. Stop spying. Stop listening to just something's triggering you. And whatever it is, shut it off. There's an extra side note here. If you're an empath and you've been really struggling with the news lately, shut the news off. The world is being destroyed as we know it and being rebuilt. We are creating a new world. And trust your intuition. I don't know why some of you are really worried about the freedom of speech, our freedom to move, our freedom to choose. That's just an extra side note that just was whispered in my ear. So if you're resonating with that and this whole month isn't about a relationship, if this whole month for you is just being triggered by the news, triggered by world events, trust the plan is what I'm hearing. You are safe. And freedom is coming. Transformation is happening. The old is being destroyed to bring in the new. That probably will only resonate with a few of you. For most of you, I think you're triggered. I think something you see or hear is going to lead you to believe that you've been lied to, you've been cheated on, you've been done dirty, or something's triggering you and you're about to lay down the law, possibly cut off your nose in spite of your face. And your biggest advice is to allow things to unfold. Trust the divine plan. You're safe. You're out of alignment. And for some of you, this is true love. And you know it. You're just not trusting it. And you're wanting some kind of change now, today. I'm done. Done waiting. Done investing. I want change. I need to know so I can heal and release the burden of this dream. But I think you're rushing it. When the death card comes, it's an unfolding. It's a transformation. You know, the caterpillar can't go in the chrysalis and become the butterfly instantly. It has to go through a process, and that process takes time. All right, so if this is where we part, then I will see you on the next upload that I put up. I'll probably be putting one up tomorrow for advice for the next 7 days. And if this, if you're going to follow me over to Patreon, I'm going to look at relationship. I'm going to look at where is your person so that you can get maybe some clarity on this 7 of Swords, Page of Swords. Maybe what you heard isn't, I'm going to ask, is it true? What is the 7 of Swords? What did you see? What did you hear? Is it true? And what are their true thoughts, feelings, and intentions toward you? All right. I'll get you some messages from their higher self and some love songs too. All right, guys, I love you. The link is in the description box below if you'd like to join Patreon. It's only $4.44, less than $5, and it's much cheaper than renting all the Vimeos. So I will see you when I see you. Namaste.